Public UGC on Roblox is getting worse, and with every second that has passed since its release and every second that continues to pass with its existence, our fears become more and more the reality that we are facing. The UGC program, before it even went public, when it was still a closed program that Roblox had to invite people into, was already such a mess, but even in that state, I would say it was definitely reversible. They could have redeemed UGC. They had a chance to bring back the UGC program we all know and love, and also give the spotlight back to the UGC creators who actually cared about their position and the opportunity that they had been given. So just to ensure they fully ripped the roots of that redemption out of the ground and instead made the horrors completely irreversible, that is when Roblox decided to make UGC public. Despite months and months of the entire community, including their developers who they claim to care so much about, explicitly telling them how much of a bad idea that was going to be. I'm sure everyone remembers, because how could we possibly forget the trauma inflicted upon us, but barely even 12 hours after the public UGC update was already released is exactly when our concerns were confirmed. We've known public UGC would become a thing for 11 months, and we basically spent that entire year discussing why this would be one of the worst decisions they could ever make, and now all we get to do is sit back and watch ourselves be right. Of course we were right this entire time, and it's not even an I told you so moment, because Roblox just doesn't care. They are as good as doing nothing about any of this, because the only thing they seem to be doing is deleting any accessories that break the rules and then get reported or get a lot of attention on Twitter. And I mean, you could argue at least they are removing them, but unfortunately a lot of what I've seen so far isn't as simple as a 50 Robux UGC dominus. Because now that we are faced with the final boss, I promise you the copied knockoff Roblox Limiteds are the least of our worries, and I don't think anyone has cared about those for a long time. No, the majority of things people are spreading around right now are inappropriate accessories, which we've briefly talked about like twice at this point, but that is only because that is probably the main thing and the main worry, the main problem with public UGC at the moment. Now, these can range from swear words being bypassed, which is still against the rules but isn't typically that big of a deal, but sometimes the words won't be like what you are seeing on the screen right now. They will be so bad that we probably can't even reference them, just so you guys have some kind of an idea. To someone uploading a face accessory of the logo to an NSFW website that sells things, and apparently the one who uploaded this was the same person who uploaded that dinosaur hat I already included in a couple other videos, because that one came into existence just 12 hours after public UGC became a thing. And again, I'm gonna keep repeating this every time we bring it up, it's just so bad to a point that I couldn't even show you it blurred because the shape of it is so obvious. To this day, I have no idea how Roblox didn't immediately clock it, and even worse, like how long it took for them to just remove it anyway. And also, for some reason, something that I'm noticing with all of these UGC creators, or I guess public UGC creators, when they create something like this and Roblox eventually takes it down, they delete it from the website, I'm not entirely sure if they do anything about the UGC access that these people have, but the worst part is they are not deleting the accounts. They don't even seem to be getting banned. At the most, they are probably receiving warnings, which is absolutely ridiculous when you compare that to some of the punishments that real UGC creators have received for innocent accessories. Honestly, if it wasn't for everyone reporting these accessories and bringing the necessary attention to them, I truly believe they would still be up on Roblox right now on sale, with people buying them and wearing them and running around in Roblox games all over the platform sporting something completely inappropriate. I know it's not anyone's job but the parent of the child's job to be looking after them and supervising them, especially when they are on the internet just in general. But with a lot of the age restrictions in place, Roblox is generally supposed to be a pretty safe and protected place for the younger players. But when things like this logo appear on Roblox and they see everyone talking about where it's from, naturally they are going to get curious and go searching for it, and that is exactly when they're exposed to things they shouldn't be seeing. Obviously indirectly by the person that created it, but it's still almost entirely their fault for doing that. Again, parents should always be watching their kids. That's not my job or your job or Roblox's job, but far too many young people have unsupervised internet access, and it can be kind of damaging. A sign with a low quality, partially censored picture of an NSFW anime character. You know, looking at a lot of these things with our own human eyes, we can very clearly tell what needs to be deleted, what needs to be removed and taken down from Roblox. That is the whole point of these discussions and attempts to bring attention to these items, which in turn makes it very obvious that Roblox just isn't using human moderation for something so vital, so important, something that should never exist or be shown anywhere on Roblox, and yet it is, because they are using subpar AI moderation that probably couldn't even catch an entire naked human if you directly uploaded that. Besides all of that, I think there is also just a lot of references to things of the same nature, and these ones are a lot more common because they are probably a lot easier to pass through that moderation. Things like this head, which I'm pretty sure with the face included is just ripped straight from Roblox, but it's called Why Is It Sticky? And in the words of Peak UGC, someone uploaded this inappropriate face that has a certain kind of substance on it, and for this other accessory someone uploaded a speech bubble that inside says I didn't know she was 13. And I know that these things seem a little more tame in comparison to what we've already seen, and honestly these ones just seem like the humour of a 12-year-old trying to be funny or edgy, but that doesn't make it okay for them to be on Roblox or excuse the fact that Roblox clearly allowed them to be around for anyone to see in the first place. So for the argument, oh, well, at least they are deleting them, it's just not good enough, because in cases like Inappropriate or just straight up NSFW accessories, they've already been around. They were up on Roblox, they existed somewhere on the platform, and they were shown and very visible to anyone who stumbled across it. So to just say it's okay, they took it down, isn't good enough, because who knows how many people already saw it. And putting aside the fact that most people probably don't want to see something like that, who knows how many people saw it who simply are not supposed to be seeing things like that in the first place. So yes, public UGC was a terrible idea, it was a mistake, and it's really that simple. And with each second that passes, that only seems to become more and more evident. I completely understand when people come into my comments telling me things like, you need to stop complaining about this update, because they are happy they finally get the chance to create their own Roblox hats. Because viewing public UGC exclusively from that perspective, yeah, this would have been an incredible update. But knowing the Roblox community and knowing how many people with malicious intentions there are in all different corners of all different areas, combined with Roblox moderation not being the best in the first place, combined again with giving everyone the ability to upload models that they can wear on their avatars. I'm sorry, but it really was never going to end well. Even if by some insane, unbelievable, impossible miracle Roblox managed to improve their moderation in preparation for the release of public UGC, I think the sheer amount of accessories now being uploaded to the catalogue every second of every day still would have been too much for them to handle, and it's no wonder so many things that are so explicitly against the rules are slipping through the cracks. So please, the comments is the place to go. Tell me what you guys think about public UGC, and also if you think it can somehow get any worse than it already is. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.